What is up, my seers? My name is Vaughn, and I'm gonna let you know what's going on. And in today's video, we have You Deserve Yourself. Let me explain. So, every day you have to wake up and you have to think about what it is you want, your goals, your dreams, your needs. Put those things first, guys. You have to put all of you into everything you do, and you have to put your priorities first, right? Everybody has different priorities. So that's going to look different for you than it is for the next person. Everybody has, pets, siblings, parents, kids, things like that. Businesses, everybody has something different that they're working on and things that they're tending to, right? So we have to be understanding and gracious about the things that people are going through and the things that they have involved in their lives, right? However, that doesn't mean that you should neglect yourself also to please somebody else, because people pleasing is very detrimental to you and to the other person, because the other person is then receiving a fake version of you, a version of you that actually doesn't even exist. You know what I mean? It's a fabricated concept that you're creating in order to shift the perception of you in a way that favors the other person's psyche. So what I mean by that is, you say you're at a job, right? And you really don't like the person that you're working with. And, you really want to just tell them, hey, I need to set a boundary here. Please don't speak to me about this, this, and that, because I can't get into it with you. We're going to get into an altercation, right? But the other person isn't really receptive to that, and they're like continuing to push on and on and on, right? You have to then take it upon yourself to be like, hey, listen, I need to go to somebody else. I need a mediator right now, and we need to have a separation and a division between us. That's something responsible that you would do at your job, right? So outside in the real world, you also have to keep in mind that conversations have to be had, and sometimes there is no mediator. You have to be the mediator within yourself and your own mind, right? So you have to be the person that is willing to set those boundaries, to, let things be known, be straightforward with people, right? So that's the whole thing. You have to be able to discern between when it's appropriate to speak, when it's not, and just knowing how to move forward with situations, right? So God gives us the ability of discernment, and he puts this in our heart and in our spirit for us to understand what is right for us and what is wrong for us. So communication is one of those aspects of life that people often take for granted, because people only communicate when it's beneficial for them, and that's not okay, right? You have to be able to be concise, be clear, and understand when things do need to be said. Okay? So you have to stop giving people all of your time and your energy when they're not giving it back to you, right? We pour into each other's cups. That's the whole thing about life. Value for value. And it's very important to understand when somebody is valuing you versus when they're not valuing you. When you communicate with this person, are you receiving value or are you not receiving value? You get to decide what that is for you. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes people's feelings are going to be hurt, and it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? On the way to greatness, know you're bound to hurt some feelings. On the way to greatness, know you're bound to hurt some feelings. I said that in a song, and it's just the truth. It's just the truth. And the song is called What I'm Worth, and I really encourage you guys to check it out, by the way, if you're interested. You know what I'm saying? But you guys have to know this. You have to know that it's very important for you to put yourselves first, right? In all things that you do, because the people who will understand will also pour into you as well, because you're going to be giving from such a generous place. You're going to be giving from such a pure-hearted place that it's not about what you can receive monetarily. It's about the value that's being produced and the value that you're giving out, right? So, but also know and understand that not everybody has the same idea of value as you do. So what you might deem valuable and what the next person might deem valuable are two different things, right? So I'm saying you deserve all of yourself. You deserve to give yourself whatever it is that you need in order to succeed, thrive, and live comfortably in this world. You know what I mean? And oftentimes people just can't give that to you, you know? And it just is what it is. But it's just the fact of life that we all need to be focused on our purpose. We need to put our purpose first, you know, purpose over people. You know what I'm saying? Put your purpose before other people, and then you can make people happy afterwards, because that's just what it is. A content creator friend of mine, Styx River, she said this, and it's just been the most potent and profound piece of information that I've received lately, because it's just facts, you know? Everybody doesn't have a problem living their life and being selfish, so why don't you get to? You know, it's only right, it's only fair, you know? We all are selfish in different ways. We just wrap it up in a little bow and call it something else, you know? So I want to leave you guys off with this word right here, and it talks about wisdom, and it talks about the access of wisdom that you get from God. So this is from Job 27, chapter 28, the inaccessibility of wisdom. There is indeed a mine for silver and a place for gold which men refine. Iron is taken from the earth, and copper is melted out of stone. The earth, though out of it comes forth bread, it is in fiery upheaval underneath. Its stones are the source of sapphires, and there is gold in its dust. But whence can wisdom be obtained, and where is the place of understanding? Man knows nothing to equal it, nor is it to be had in the land of the living. Solid gold cannot purchase it, nor can its price be paid with silver. It cannot be bought with gold of Ophir, with the precious onyx or the sapphire. Gold or crystal cannot equal it, nor can golden vessels reach its worth. Neither coral nor jasper should be thought of. It surpasses pearls and Arabian topaz. Whence then comes wisdom, and where is the place of understanding? It is hid from the eyes of any beast. From the birds of the air it is concealed. The path to it no bird of prey knows, nor has the hawk's eye seen that path. The proud beasts have not trodden it, nor has the lion gone that way. The abyss declares, "It is not in me," and the sea says, "I have it not." Abaddon and death say, "Only by rumor have we heard of it." God knows the way to it. It is he who is familiar with its place, for he beholds the ends of the earth and sees all that is under the heavens. He has set a boundary for the darkness. To the farthest confines he penetrates. He sets his hand to the flinty rock and overturns the mountains at their foundations. He splits channels in the rocks. His eyes behold all that is precious. He probes the well springs of the streams and brings hidden things to light. He has weighed out the wind and fixed the scope of the waters. When he made rules for the rain and a path for the thunderbolts, then he saw wisdom and appraised it, gave it its setting, knew it through and through. And to the man he said, "Behold, the fear of the Lord is wisdom, and avoiding evil is understanding." So I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. Thank you so much every single day for just giving me your time and your attention. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm trying to make better and better videos for you guys. Sometimes I get tongue twisted, I can't speak properly, but that's totally fine. I hope you guys bear with me and understand. This is all raw, this is all real, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to thank you guys once again from the bottom of my heart, because my mission and my purpose is making these videos for you guys. Like I make it a part of my day and my routine to come on here and make a video. Even if I'm not the most confident while I'm doing it, I make sure that I get it done, because it's very important. It's just so important for people to hear things like this, because I didn't have somebody to tell me these things. You know what I mean? I seek out the information and the knowledge in the people now, you know what I mean? But when I was younger, or, you know, even up to a few weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to the individual to seek out the knowledge, and because you're here, you want to better yourself. So you should be proud of yourself and give yourself a pat on the back and give yourself a hand. You know what I mean? I really appreciate you guys. This is not about what I can get out of it. It's about what you guys are receiving. So leave a comment down below if I'm doing a good job, if you'd like to receive more or less, or whatever the case may be. Sigma Strange on Instagram, digitalriff.us on Instagram, Shot by Sigma on Instagram, And that's it. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.